I'm ready. Hey, hey, you tourists. Check the microphone. Oh, I got it. Okay, it's on. It's on. Hey, YouTube people. Welcome to the stream. And I really want to talk about these things that I have to get it on my chest. The things that I could talk about. It's called we in the crazy times right now. I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, if you could ask a paddle, ask any question you want to ask, just ask. It's on the paddle, and I will answer those questions for you. Because this is my first time streaming, and I'm not used to this. It's just don't criticize me though. I'm just new to this, and welcome to the extreme, man. So, and the ones who don't want to answer to me, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is. But the ones who do answer to the paddle, the live paddle chat, and I won't answer to you. Let me tell you something, man. This Dante Wilder and this Tyson theory, everybody make a big fuss about this whole Dante Wilder and this Tyson theory stuff. I'm gonna tell you the real truth. I really don't give two fucks about the whole Tyson Fury and this whole Dante Wilder stuff. I mean, I don't know why they make a big deal and big fuss about this, about the whole fighting. It's about these two guys. One is from Alabama. I don't know what part of Alabama he's from. He's from Alabama, and another one is from the United Kingdom, UK, the Manchester or whatever. They both got paid. That's the big difference. They both got paid. They both make money. That's the only difference between Dante Wilder and Tyson Fury. I'm not going to kick a person when they are already down. Now they're going to have a rematch between those two, and it's going to be the whole um, rims, not rims. What's the new NFL football? The football team, the Oakland Raiders. They, even though the Raiders is not there from Oakland no more, it's going to be Las Vegas Raiders, and it's going to be a new stadium between Tyson Fury and the whole Dante Wilder. I mean, come on, man. The whole boxing is rigged. Everybody knows that. Everybody has a brain. If you look at that fight, it looks like they give it to Tyson Theory. Let's be honest. It could happen to Dante Wilder if they ever fight to him. Look, I heard this from an interview by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said this. He said that the boxing industry is run by the mob. Big surprise. And he said it also said it should have been run by the government by now. It should have. But also, this is what he said though. It slash each corner. You got the red corner and you got the blue corner. And what does red corner and blue corner represents? The Democrat and the Republican. Everybody knows that. From the far left and the far right. All gangs were originated from not just from the United Kingdom, but all the way to America, from black gangs, Latino gangs, Asian gangs, and white gangs. Gangs all originated. But you know who the biggest gangs in the world is? Police. If it ain't police, the FBI, CIA, they the biggest gangs in the world. But also the biggest gang is Freemasons and the whole secret society. That exists, and that's real shit. But anyway, you can tell by that fight they just give it to Tyson Fury. You can tell by that fight the way that fight is look, they give it to Tyson Theory. And anybody that's trying to say that they not giving the Tyson Fury to win this fight, I don't know what to tell you. Anybody can disagree with me. I mean, everybody has their right to pay. I mean, just give you talk to the live paddle, and I tell you my few answers about that because it's my first time to extreme though from YouTube. And I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm not gonna stream as much, but I'm streaming much as I can the topics because we live in a crazy times right now. I'm serious. We live in a crazy times right now. And you know what's so funny about this? What's so funny about this? Where even though Dante Wilder got lost by Tyson Fury, even though he beat him before, Dante Wilder beat Tyson Theory. And these guys are clowns, man. And no disrespect, who in the world of Tyson Fury called himself the Gypsy King? So that means he into men and women. What's up with that? And then you got Dante Wilder. I don't know what kind of costume that he is wearing. I thought it was supposed to be some kind of a Halloween state of fashion. I don't know what the hell is that. I mean, I'm sorry. People gonna think I'm wrong for saying this, but what the hell is Dante Wilder is wearing? He looked like a walking dead corpse, dead demon. I'm sorry. And people gonna get mad at me for saying this. You gotta admit, it's the worst costume I ever seen in my life, man. You know he got it from his mom's house. Come on. Come on, man. Seriously. It's just as bad. So I don't give two fucks about the whole Tyson Fury and Dante Wilder. They both got paid. You got the winning money, you got the losing money. Tyson Fury got the winning money. Dante Wilder got the losing money. He beat Tyson Fury before it, but they both got the win of the first match because let's be honest, the whole boxing industry, the whole sports industry, period, has been rigged. NBA, NFL, and many more. It's been rigged. People get paid to do this type of stuff. They're not doing it for nothing. They're doing it because they know they're making money. And even wrestling, everybody knows wrestling is fake, but but 99% of the time the injuries are real. Come on, Triple H, he had some kind of leg injury, and Stone Cold got a neck injury, and all these other stars, man. I mean, they had to make a full comeback to make a full comeback to recovery of the injuries. I mean, shout out to the people that put their body through a lot, and that's kind of crazy. People put their bodies through a lot, though. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. But I will tell you this though, for all the people that don't know, did y'all know that Vince McMahon and his Vince? I don't know if this is true. Don't take my word for it. Do your research for yourself. Vince McMahon's grandfather and his uncle had a lot to do with why Jack Johnson throw the fight with the guy named Joe Wallace or something like that. I'm not for sure. I mean, it was a white fighter, and yet Jack Johnson took the fall because of Vince McMahon's family. And this is crazy, even though they were from boxing promoters that basically promoting this fight. So they don't want to lose money because it was draw attention between the whole mob riots going on against the black men dominate in the sports of white predominant white male sport. You got to think about in a black man dominate of other men, other especially white men, black men dominate other of the sports and even boxing. That was crazy at the time. You got to think about that. There's a lot of racism at that time. But I'm gonna tell you something else. I didn't not know about this. Anyway, did y'all see Juvenile? He was performing his old hit single back in the day called "Back That Ass Up," and there was a running campaign with this guy from North Carolina. Name is Tom Drury or something like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. I saw that. I'm gonna say this to Juvenile, man, you too old for that. I'm sorry, you are too old for that. You probably in your 40s or 50s or something. Come on, bro. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see a 50-year-old, a 40-year-old trying to tell these old middle-aged white people to back that ass up. I thought it was an old folks section of a retirement retired home party, just giving away giveaway party. Somebody going to end up died in the funeral. But But I will say about this, Juvenile, you know better, bro. I don't know what that was about. You could have had us all get your hustle on. You had us to make awareness what's going on. But instead, you perform back that ass up, brother. Are you serious? This is why they don't take us seriously. White people don't take us seriously, even though they have problems. They'd be the last one to talk. The things that's going on. And when it goes as far as Asians, they are target Asians with this vitamin and the virus. Now you got brothers and sisters talking about it's going to affect the black people as well when it comes to brothers and sisters in the penitentiary and prisons. Then they talk about this beer stuff. I don't know what it was, a beer lighted or whatever. It's going to affect the some of the people that's going to drink this stuff is going to get affected. I mean, they show come up with these viruses. I tell you, first it was HIV, then it was AIDS, then all these viruses. They show can come up with viruses. I ain't kidding you. It's all false man belief of these virus anyway to control and depopulation control a population to stop the people from having too much overpopulation grow and a grow population. That's all it is. That's all it is. And I'm gonna tell you something else. You know, why is it that you know that when black celebrities when they pass and gone, they never let them rest? Why is it they never let them rest? But when a white celebrity died, they let them rest. And I'm so sick and tired of this Kobe stuff. Believe me, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. R.I.P. to Kobe. But I'm so sick and tired of people milking Kobe's death. Stop that. The man is dead. The man is gone. The man is not coming back. They did the same shit to Michael Jackson when he's passed. They did the same stuff when Whitney Houston died. Then they do put Tupac. Tupac to this day still can't get no rest. Let them rest. And you know what's so sad about this? That all this hologram they doing, it's got to stop. What's so funny about it? They use Pop Smoke. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke. I don't want to make it seem like I'm a big, huge fan, like I know him. I don't know that dude. I don't even listen to his music. But you can tell a lot of young people listen to his music. But you know what's really funny about this? What's so funny about it? When the man's passed, it's a shame how the way he died like that. He was in a home and an armed robbery and it was a break-in invasion and they shot him, took everything. I mean, it's sad. We need to do something about hip hop industry. Period. Need to do something about these dead rappers. They lost too many of them, and how many more rappers they lose, and how many more rappers they lose what they need to lose. The dead rappers. It's sad. You got Soldier Slim. You got Camouflage. You got um XXXTentacion. You got Tupac and Biggie, and the list goes on. It's sad. The only thing that happened to other entertainers, probably rock stars and Brian Bagdero, well, what happened to him? R.I.P. Some crazy fan just came on the stage and just shot the guy. And his brother saw the whole thing, even his bandmates from a new band, even though it's not Penitentiary no more because it was a spawn of a breakup of a rock band that was no longer in the group anymore. And they was gonna, after his pass, they was gonna plan to come back together. I had Penitentiary album, believe it or not. They were the kick ass rock band. No question. They represent Texas. But even though I'm not like the lead singer, the dude is racist. I'm sorry. The guy is a pretty pitiful dick. That's what he was. He just racist. Like nobody did nothing to him. He just a pain ass. And I can see why the bandmates got rid of him. They've been dealing with him so long. And he said some bad things about the dude. And then he asking forgiveness. And I believe in forgiveness though. When you know you done something wrong, you put your differences aside and just make peace with the person that you have a problem with. Then you move on with your life. But I am really get sick and tired of seeing these dead rappers. I'm serious. I mean, seriously, people, when this is gonna stop? When? Only time will tell. And now they got a hologram of Pop Smoke. It just that just goes to show you, it just shook your head. And I'm gonna tell you what's really funny. Saw Oprah. She was basically fell out with her stilettos, and I call that's karma because look what she done. No disrespect to Oprah. She's an elderly black woman, but she been talking bad about Michael Jackson, talking bad about Prince, and also talking bad about Kobe and all this other stuff. Man, it's got to stop. And another thing, why is it every time when a black celebrity gets some money, especially a black man, when soon he gets some money, y'all worrying about who he's fucking, who he's giving his money to, and whose wealth he's gonna pass on. It's none of your damn business. That's his money. They earned it. They owe to themselves and the talents they do. And it just they need to leave it at that and be respectful. And also people that take the pictures of Kobe's demise, man. I hope it'd be a bad karma that's coming back at y'all, man. Because it just goes to show you people don't respect the dead no more. So rest in peace, man, and all the victims. People need to respect the dead. But that can happen to anybody out here. Anybody. I don't wish no death on anyone. I've been watching Kobe since 1995, man. He was very young. He was like 17. You think about it. Before Bron James was Kobe. The only closest, who the closest greatest player than Jordan is Kobe. Everybody knows this. So rest in peace, man, and just stop milking this man and let him rest in peace. Simple as that. But anyway, like what else I'm supposed to talk about? Oh man, there's the Conovid virus. They're target Asians. Let's be for real. They are targeted them the same way the HIV, all this stuff that is always associated with Africans or black, whatever. It's a shame people do that. They want to target anybody or anyone of other race of other color, as if other like white people don't have issues with disease. And I'm not wish that on anybody, but people are people, man, and hopefully get things handled of these virus out here. So all you gotta do is people just be safe, be awareness, and understand what's going on around here. So I mean, it's pretty sad, basically. It's pretty sad, and I found it very funny that people want to talk about all the things that's taking place and things that's going on. And let me say this though. Let me say this. You know, the rap beef, man, it's just plain like as a bologna, no good slice of bologna but bologna sandwich. This rap beef is just ridiculous, man. I found it very funny about this rap beef. It's too many rappers are beefing. Too many rappers are beefing, and they got all this money. And Heavy D used to say this, man, when his past said, you got a lot of rappers mad for nothing. Yeah, a lot of rappers mad. And then, and I'm from Dallas, where I'm from. They call it a triple D. That's my home, and I love where I come from. So even though got some talented people out here from Mo Three, Yellow Beezy, and Trap Boy Freddy, and all this other stuff. I used to want to do music, but the way the industry is very shady. It's a shady's business, I tell you. But like anyway, man, I'm gonna tell you something else, man. That Snoop Dogg, he wrong for calling Gayle King a bitch on national TV. But what I look at it, he should stand his ground. What he was gonna say, he should apologize. But what he should have told people, like, if I've had to apologize for what I said, Gayle should apologize for disrespect Kobe. And that just goes to show you they get control of women for anything. But only thing I can say about this, man, we live in a crazy times, and hopefully things will get through, things get better, and one day at a time and a time at least. So that's my stream, man. That's all I could talk about today. And tell me what you think of the stream in the comment section and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed my stream. So I'll see y'all until next time, right? Right. It's your boy Domination. This is back in the basic. Struggle to do sound text, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace. I'm out. All right. Peace.